We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Kill 2, what did you think about that setup?
I'm so glad you asked. I think this is the worst setup in all of Alliance tournament history. I think the only explanation is that they were doing a really bad gate camp and realized it was time for the tournament, and then that's what they brought.
Ouch. Was that the Alexis Matari setup?
Yes. Yeah, the losing setup.
It was a pretty standard Drake.
Standard except for the Onyx.
Yeah, the Onyx was weird.
Yeah. Why doesn't it fit in?
And the Dominix, which didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
They had a Dominix that used sentry drones. It didn't use its high slots or its mid slots, from what I could tell. It had a shield tank, but it didn't work, and it didn't have guns, or smart bombs, or NOS, or nukes.
There was one point where it was flying towards the Ronin ship that was being armor repped by the drones, and I thought it's going to activate its smart bombs.
No.
But then it just blew up.
It was just going there to hang out.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But why is, like, for people that don't know the Onyx, why is it a bad fit here?
I mean, the Onyx's only real role is as an interdictor, which is a really important role in TQ PvP. When you want to keep people on grid, you have bubbles, or for tackling super caps, they're good. But it doesn't do any damage at all, and so there's always a better ship. I mean, it just has no application. It doesn't move very fast. It doesn't. It can tank pretty well, but why would you shoot it? You know, I don't know. You wouldn't.
Most of them don't even have the capacity to tank very long. You know, most of them just buffer tank.
Right.
And you get occasional few solo setups, like the Phobos can be okay at solo loading. You know, you can run around in that and infinite point stuff.
Well, I thought they were going to pull something out of the bag like PL did, you know, with a bait Onyx with Gnosis or something crazy like this. But I mean, it's one of my favorite ships in Tranquility. I use it all the time to, you know, make those big Christmas tree. You know, it's nice to shoot people inside the Christmas tree thing. I don't know why they would use it. It's got worse DPS than a Drake, and it's not mobile. I mean, just bring a Nighthawk or a Drake or something.
Yeah.
Or a Crusader, or a Rifter.
Yeah.
Or a Proteus.
Yeah. So no surprise, bait Onyx until the Lavens move in and finish it off. Not this time around. We have one question from the forums, which is CCP Claw an actual person or just a fictional entity which enforces superb justice in its most ultimate form?
He looks like a hammer physically, so, you know, he's just
we don't
like
actually
black
see
hair.
him
here.
No. They tell us he's in this room, but he doesn't come out.
Dispenses his justice with tequila.
Yes.
Yeah.
He also guards the room with the coolest Nerf guns in the world, and you can't get close to it without
And
hitting.
cluster bombs.
And cluster bombs.
Yeah.
He actually did blow up 2 ships 1 or 2 matches ago, I believe. It was one team that had 2 boundary violations, which I don't understand how you can do even.
They were fleeing in terror from
They were fleeing in terror from PL setup.
Tormentum and the
right.
stealth bombers were fleeing.
Maybe it was one of those bump materials that
Yeah. No, but I mean, the Dominix used to be a popular ship earlier, but we haven't seen it much this tournament or the past one. How is it usually used, Brianna, on TQ, for example?
Well, Dominix is more like a utility ship, I would say. Like, you can fit it, it's got a big drone bay, so you could fit like sentry drones or whatever drones you want to put in there. You could fit the whole, so the top rack, you could fit it with just Gnosis and Newts. They're pretty good at taking out enemy battleships in that way. I mean, I don't know, I mean, like, they're not really like high DPS or anything. They're more like utility battleships, I think.
Yeah, it was a little bit strange to see it.
Yeah.
We have our last match coming up. It is Atlas Alliance. The last time we had a competitor, I believe, was Kia Eds. No, actually, we had Trisbeck last year, and Goonfleet were fighting then. Before that, we had Kia Eds, and he would get very excited and animated and yell and cry and just do everything. But you're very calm. You have faith in the guys to pull it out?
Yeah, I think they've got pretty good setups the past 2 matches. They've got full Galenti setups. They've done pretty good. I hope they can do the same for, you know, finals and so on.
Yeah.
You know, I'm also in an alliance in this tournament.
Not the Panda team, though.
Not the Panda team.
Hydra Reloaded.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one.
And I may cry
Yeah.
and take my pants off and stuff, depending on how they do.
Well, I can't take my pants off, so I'm not going to try to get too excited about that. Yeah.
What's up? Oh my god.
It's the reverse glass. All the ice is at the bottom.
Yes, I have the coolest glass ever. It
Stop,
defies
stop.
physics.
Okay. Guys,
All right.
we have the final match of the evening. It is Atlas Alliance versus Important Internet Spaceship League. Let's hear the verdicts.
I'm hoping Atlas do well.
I hope so. Yeah, definitely.
The Important Internet Spaceship League, because they just sound cool.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do sound cool. I think Atlas is going to do it as well, but we will find out in a few minutes. Remember, guys, we'll be back tomorrow at 1500 Eve, and the winners of today, cut down from 32 to 16, will fight for the top 3 places. A lot of money, some really cool ships, and a lot of glory. Tune in for that and our awesome prizes, and I will tell you the secret of why our ice behaves a little strangely.